Good morning, welcome, and hello to all that are checking in this morning. This is the live Joe. It's Wednesday in some places of the world. Today's the traditional weekly, hey, we got to the middle of the week and we're downhill from here. I remember back in grade school, our teacher, one particular teacher would just put on the board, Happy Hump Day. At the time we thought, what's Hump Day? First couple times. And then she reminded us of how it was more celebrated in England, and that this was the point, and that we've reached the middle of the week and it's downhill, only a couple more days, and boom, we're at the weekend. But I challenge you to think about it in a little different way. This morning I found a quote I really like. It's from John O'Donohue. We live between the act of awakening and the act of surrender. Each morning we awake to the light and the invitation to a new day in the world of time. Each night we surrender to the dark, to be taken to play in the world of dreams where time is no more. As I was thinking about that, I just said, do we invite people to start this day new? Or do we walk into work and keep everything that we had yesterday about the people we worked with, what they did, what they didn't do? Maybe there was a long trend of, sub-performance. I've talked with a lot of clients, and that's a continued concern. Well, we have these performance checks, and we have to keep bringing up the past, and because how else are we going to mark performance if we don't set a time frame, set a start point, and determine how does that compare to today? And sometimes we skate because we know our heart's not in the job. We really don't want to be there. We've talked about what's the right mindset to go in. And you can look at some of those previous episodes, but the short of it is what we set our mind to is what we're going to project, what we're going to think about, and how we're going to approach the day. So if we approach it with, hey, it's a new dawn, a new day, we awaken to the light, and in Florida it's a little easier than maybe in the Midwest. I'm used to during this time that it starts getting gray more often than bright blue skies. So you might not see the sun. You may see the sun filtered in through the clouds. So you might get some sunshine. In England a few days ago, it was all just cloudy and I think orange light because of the Hurricane Ophelia coming in, as well as it was picking up the sands from the Sahara, the smoke from Europe. So it was bringing this gloominess. But if we awaken to the light and recognize that a light is a new day in the world of time, so time is endless. We have no control over time, but we can manage our priorities. What do we do during that time? Do you manage? Do you invite people? Do you start the day, hey, today's a fantastic day. We're ready to go. And I invite you to forget about what we did yesterday, how you felt, and if you're bringing that today, let's get it resolved, get it off the table, and just focus in on this moment, on this wonderment. And then when we go home, we're not thinking about how exhausted we are. We're thinking about the opportunity to dream, to think, to allow the moments of the day to disappear and to just let our mind wander, to allow us to refresh and recharge. So do you invite? How do you approach the day? When we talk about this, fighting this freedom or finding this freedom and finding a direction forward, we find an opportunity, but also a challenge. The challenge is that we have opposition. We have people that don't have an invitation mindset. They don't have that opportunity to really focus in and say, this is a great day. No, they bring up the past. They bring up the their own filters, their own perspective, and say, you can't do this. There's no way you're going to afford this. You're crazy for going down this path. Do you feel that? Do you feel this battlefront? And we're talking a little bit about this in the 5-day challenge. We're going to go a little deeper, but it's not so much to teach. It's the moment to explore, to be able to go in and say, okay, I know my front today. I'm on this timeline. I have a birth date. I have an expiration date. And I'm here in this point, and I don't know how many days I have left to my expiration, but I'm going to try to make the most of it. I'm going to work on making the most of it. But I do know that I have this front that at times prevents me from moving forward. I may be here in time. I may be here in time. But I'm here, or I'm here in where I'm producing. I'm really producing a lot. I'm focused on a lot. I'm growing a lot, or I may be stagnant. I may be behind. The front may be pushing me in, pushing me back, holding me back. So that's what Finding Freedom's about. This 5-day challenge of breaking through that front and start making progress. Start eliminating the things, that the noise and everything that is in play that prevents you from moving forward. And it could be it doesn't necessarily have to be other people. It can be our own thoughts, our own actions, our choices. It could be just the fact that we've allowed somebody else to speak in and control our agenda because we didn't set the priorities that we want. And we're just walking aimlessly through life. Or we're hoping for all these dreams to eventually come, but we're not making any steps towards them. We're not taking the actions, the intentional actions this day. So I leave you with this quote. I leave you with this focus of invitation and this mindset. So get in on the 5-day challenge. This is going to be a great opportunity. We're going to walk along with you. And as mentioned yesterday, we're going to help you do the dirty work. We're going to lighten your load. We're going to walk through together in supportive, positive nature to make you uncover, unburden yourself, allow yourself to really bloom forward. George Bernard Shaw had noted this about what we're going to accomplish, what we're working on daily. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. There's the key. You have to change your mind. Even if things are going well, you can do better. You can go further. Hi, Jenny. Welcome. Glad you could join this morning. And for everyone else that's connected and shy out there, I'm just wrapping up here about this day about, do you have an imitation mindset? Do you have the ability that you're coming into work or coming into the day in your family, at work, wherever you go, do you go with an invitation mindset that you have this ability to awaken to the light, and you're starting this new day in a world of time, that there is nothing that says yesterday has to play into today? So I encourage you to watch the replay, encourage you to comment, share, like. Somebody out there really needs your invitation mindset, your ability to speak into their life and say, hey, what happened yesterday didn't go well. We both know it. But today is a new day. Today is a new dawn. There's going to be a new life. I'm going to take this opportunity to make a choice. So remember, you can't change if you don't change. If you cannot change your mind, you cannot change anything. Even if everything's going well, you still need a mindset change, because you need to get to that next level, to that apex. That is my message for today. My name is Joe Dutkiewicz, and yes, I am the founder of Crayon Leadership. We bring color and energy to this equation, because leadership is not black and white, but we bring that. We bring it and elevate it, because we want and know that you are valued and that you have the opportunity to elevate and go to a higher place. So be well today. We'll talk tomorrow. See you soon. And remember, invite in your attitude today. Take care.